it on to somebody else and what they're going to do, because you can't get prosecuted for talking to an 18-year-old female.
Right, Sam's just been in and explained. I didn't even think about it being wider. I don't know why. Listen, I'm not a full shilling, I'm a bit backward. I think everything's in close quarters, right? So I understand ghost hands is tied in certain things, but even still, to go from them ages, that person is got to be in some kind of contact with my sunshine to get the money. He's got to have some kind of contact, the right details and everything on this person to get the money. Why can't he then pass it on and say that this man is sending any little picture, should we say, that's sent through the internet that you don't want is classed as, what do they call it? Revenge, not revenge.
But he's encouraging it, Pearl, so he can blackmail him.
Well, no, he's not encouraging it. He is a
he is. Of course he is. Of course he is.
He isn't. He's a decoy. He's reeling him in.
No, he's encouraging it as an 18-year-old
whichever way you talk about it, whichever way you say it, I don't agree. Because whichever way the outcome is, that person's still going underground and I don't care what you say, they're going for fucking something younger. That's my opinion.
Well, he's saying that he's coming across as an 18-year-old woman, well, young lady, right? So it's not them coming across. The only thing they're doing wrong is having an affair or talking to a younger woman when they're married, and that's why he's blackmailing them. So there's nothing really can be done, if you get me. There's nothing can be done legally.
No.
Apart from him getting drunk.
You're not understanding what I'm trying to say. If this is a dirty 50 to 60-year-old man looking for somebody that's barely legal, do not tell me there's not pred vibes there.
I know what you're saying, but he's not actually doing anything illegal.
Yes, by the law he's not. But what the fuck? Just how we said, somebody who's born 40, 50-year-old and that child's just been born, that is still, in my opinion, pred vibes. They are wrong and down and out. And I'm like a record. I'm not saying no more.
Well, even if he can't go to the police, he can pass it on to a hunting group or something like that, so the name is put out there.
Nick, can I, so is it Nikki, yeah?
Yes.
Can I say something? Yeah, you're talking about a peddler group on TikTok.
No, I'm not saying a peddler group on TikTok.
Let me tell you something, Nikki. A lot of these hunters need to get their devices checked.
Yes.
I can guarantee you. Because you know what? There's hunters, right? They harbour peddlers, and that's a fact. They harbour some of these peddlers.
I agree. Look at that him who's been on tonight, saying he was from a peddler group, and then putting out why there's so many peddlers is because there's that many ex children.
I didn't know that.
Let me tell you something, Nikki. A lot because my friend is my sister's a barrister, right? And a lot they're cracking down these hunters on social media, right? Because of their corruption and they're destroying cases. Their honesty. Just stop it. Yeah? Now let me tell you why I say stop it. Because you're destroying cases. You're putting it all over TikTok before it's been even brought to the eyes of the court. Before they've been found guilty. It's been spread all over TikTok and all this shit. Because they want recognition. Hey, I did it. And
it's ego. A lot of it is.
Yes. Yeah, they're corrupt. I'm telling you, a lot of these hunters are corrupt.
I think they should be giving the detail. I think they should be giving the details over to the police. They don't have to put it all over anywhere. It's like they want to be important and that.
Yeah, exactly.
I do admire the hunters that don't go public and don't.
The only hunters I admire are the ones that are not on social media. Like I admire them absolutely. When you put it all over social media before they got a conviction, you're destroying that case.
Angie, I didn't mean it on social media. I mean, find a hunting group that he would trust and pass a name on to them. I mean, I
Stop,
don't,
just stop. Leave it down to the police. How about that?
because they're 18, the police won't do anything.
Because they're 18.
Yeah, because
Well, how are they a peddler if they're 18?
well, that's who he's going out. That's he's portraying as a decoy. He's an 18, 19 or 20-year-old.
No, if it's
That's
an
it.
18
That's
year
why
old,
the police
it's
can't
not
get
a
involved.
peddler. And
No,
that's what
that's what I'm
Ghost is
saying.
doing. From the ages of the legal age, whatever the legal age is, that's where Ghost is going from. But what we're saying, these men, right, well, I'm not going to even call them men, these dirty tramps is going to go underground then, and that's when they'll target the younger ones.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but the thing is, Pearl, though, I don't know if they will target younger ones, yeah? What it is, right, what's happening in this world, right, is that people are blackmailing men, right, that have got money, right? They've got money, they're having an affair with younger women. Regardless of their age, it's legally, you know, they're 18, 19, 20, right? It's legally, you know, okay, right? And these men are blackmailing them because they got a family. And saying basically, I'm going to tell your family what you're doing, yeah, and as you pay up. And that's what it's about. That's it. They don't give a shit about these women. They don't give a shit about how old they are, whether they're 18, 19, 17. They don't care. They want money out of that man. That's it.
So
and
what I'm saying is,
with pedo hunters, they disgust me because
I think that's what
a lot of them are being prosecuted.
That's what the crossover has been. I think that's where I've gotten confused with the whole thing, is that, you know, I think what Ghost has been trying to say, he's been getting into these sugar daddy, sugar baby websites.
Yeah,
and they're very, very popular. You get young girls over the age of 18 that try and hook up with older men for sugar baby kind of benefits, where they get handbags, shoes, benefits, all the rest of it. They go on dates and stuff.
There's been a documentary made of it, Betty.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's where it's kind of come across that some people are saying that Ghost has been manipulating these older men and blackmailing them, saying, oh, you've been chatting to underage girls.
These men are being dirty out.
No, not underage girls.
They are dirty old men. I get that. I understand that. But they're not underage. They are not under the legal age.
But then they've got a free reign to go underground then. Listen, do not tell me if they're into the ages of 17 and 18, they won't go a couple of years younger. Do not tell me
they can, but there's different websites for that. That's a whole different demographic, Pearl.
No, I'm not having it. I'm sorry.
But there's a whole different demographic. You can have people that go under the age of consent, and they're a totally different breed.
I think, Betty, what you're missing is
pedalos and all the rest of it.
That's their preference.
And then you get the ones that are like in the 50s and the 60s, and they're like the young dolly birds with the slim figure and the perfect boobs and the long hair and 21, 22.
Can I just ask you, like, what's the difference between a 16-year-old and a 15-year-old? What difference is there?
Well, a year, and it's underage. It's wrong. I'm not talking about 15 and 16-year-olds. I'm talking about 18. Anybody under the age of 16. It's illegal. But if you've got a 50-year-old,
but even if it's 18, if you've been banned from all 18,
21-year-old, it's not illegal. It's weird, but it's not illegal.
Can I just have my quick say? I feel with Ghost Promotions, what he's doing is he's blackmailing, you know, he is blackmailing men to pay him, right? He's going to tell their family. He's having
that's exactly what this is about. It is about blackmail.
I haven't finished, B. He's having an affair with these 17, 18-year-olds, right? Okay? They're not peddlers, okay? They're not peddlers. However, that's all he's interested in is the money. And I feel he's putting on people's heartstrings on TikTok, where we're thinking they're children. They're not children, they're adults. Yeah? They're adults. He's trying to put on people's heartstrings. So I don't think Ghost Promotions give a shit what age they are. He's blackmailing these people for money. Simple as, regardless of how old they are.
And if he knows their names, Angie, on an 18-year-old website and tells them they have to keep off them, Well, what website is he going to go on next? You know, I mean, we
No,
don't know.
I'm not going to
That
talk about
30-year-old
children. That
No,
was
but
a
we don't
question
know
I had
whether.
from them, but
Yeah, but we don't know where that man's going to go next. If he can't go on an 18-year-old plus
He'll
site,
probably just change his name.
no,
Then we don't know that. We could probably
No.
go on to the younger side.
Yeah,
can
exactly.
we also not forget of Jimmy Savile? Yeah, where it was hidden because of money. Yeah, because of the money he had.
Exactly, money.
Money.
Like they feel like they've got the power of God.
Yeah, but the
To do
power.
anything, the untouchable, money.
Yeah, Rolf Harris. There's a whole list of them.
Oh, I don't know. Listen, it's just fucked up. That's my opinion on it.
Flip even more.
I don't have to sleep with you, there's no law.
You're doing this, you want to run this house and take people's devices.
How?
Because you have
change
been.
all the pins.
Sorry, I've got a headache. Anybody who's wanting to come in the box, just say, because every time I'm clicking on it, it's just disappearing anybody. But I've had a look at this conversation, to tell you the truth.
I'm not gonna lie. That goes to promotions. You know, if that was my niece that was 18 that's going for a man and he blackmailed that man and he paid him money to get away with doing whatever with my niece who was 18, 17, 16, because that's legal. Oh, wow.
And that's where I'm coming from, because it's close to home with me. Like I say, I'm going off the girls. I've got a granddaughter, 18-year-old, right? And please believe me, if anybody was doing anything like that, he wouldn't be breathing in the morning. Put end of.
Exactly. Exactly that.
Please, can we change the subject now? Let's play Cool Ride. Cool Ride is my Angie song.
Exactly that. You know what I mean? Money talks, isn't it? Money talks. And that's the whole thing.
That's what pisses me off. Why should anybody with money be able to do what the fuck they want? Again, the P. Diddy, all of their fucking pop stars and everything, because they've got millions, they think they're untouchable. Like, why? Why? Think about it, if it was your child, if it was your grandchild, niece, sister, whatever. Think about it. It's wrong.
Exactly. There's a trial going on at the moment with P. Diddy. He's doing exactly the same. And money kept in.
So basically, if they've got no money, they either kick the shite out of, I can't say what I want to say on here, or they've gone to the police. If they've got money, they've got a free pass. Who's changed the boxes around? I don't like being in the box, big box. Let's put these boxes back to that one. There we go. Thank you very much. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right.
Pearl, I'm going to drop down, but thank you for letting me up.
No, you're welcome anytime, my baby. Anybody can get up. There's people waiting, and every time I click on, it clicks off. Let's see. Can I let somebody in? No, I can't. Yes, I can. Hello, have you got out to say? No. No. Warrior. Fuck off, for fuck's sake. Anybody else in the boxes? Let's see if somebody's got anything to say. I don't think so. Anybody want to say out? Say in the comments if you do. Drop them all and change the subject. Well, now I'm sick of hearing about it. You've had my opinion. You've had Angie's opinion. Everybody else's. And I think it's wrong. I do think it's wrong. Only part I think it's wrong is giving them the free pass. Let's get some randoms in. Well, we can't now because Angie's in my box. Angie, any last words on the subject?
Oh, about the ghost promotion.
course you're getting it, you Kent. You've sent a 10k and you're still getting it.
I'm right.
Oh,
All right, ladies.
Hiya.
bye.
All right, Andrew, all right, Pearl, babe.
Hey, Babby.
Who's this? Oh, is he gone? He's gone.
I was just wondering if I could go back to the 80s night now and finish off with a bit of a light-hearted bit.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And you'll have to put it on because my neighbours, I live on the side.
It keeps kicking me out.
Oh, drop that cunt again, Jim.
Pearl.
Piss off.
Hey,
Get out.
am I right, Dad?
Pearl.
Oh, I thought it was about me.
They've been up and down more
Yeah.
than me because I was...
Pearl, you met me laugh. I'm glad. I love seeing you two together.
Oh, Angie's back. He's back.
I'm back. I'm here.
Underneath you.
I'm Steve, so it's nice to meet
Who
you.
keeps, right, mods, who keeps putting everybody in? Type in the comments.
And they keep kicking me out as well.
Yeah, they keep kicking you out.
It's not.
Well, Angie actually wanted you. She said, where have you gone?
Oh, not me, because I haven't been in before. So.
Yeah, you fucking have. You've just been in.
Oh, yeah, but someone booted me out before.
Yeah, I know, but Angie wanted you. You don't understand how important you
Oh,
were.
right, I understand. Yeah.
Right, what were you going to say, Babby?
No, I was just saying, I love seeing you two together. You make me laugh, and I do just love you.
We
And
love it. We love
when
it.
you start laughing, Pearl, you just crease me up. I can't help it. Do you know what I mean? I love you laughing. It's